Plein what?
Okay, so what is plein air? If you're asking yourself that question, you're not alone. We get it fairly frequently, so we thought we should answer it right here. The term plein air is French, meaning in the open air, and in this case, it refers to a type of painting done outdoors with an artist working from nature in the moment, in the field, and not back in some studio. Before photography was commonplace, and long before color photography was even a dream, painters known as the Impressionists wanted to head out into the landscape to capture beautiful images and scenes that couldn't possibly be shared unless others were present right there in that moment. It's hard to imagine today, but before photography, television, and the internet, this was the only way that people could experience the brilliant wonders outside of their own small environments. A sunset over a faraway harbor, haystacks kissed by afternoon sunshine, a cathedral illuminated by raking light. Paintings done this way could be called the very first snapshots. And in large part, this was made possible by the actions of the oh-so-clever but little-known American portrait painter John G. Rand in London in the 1840s. His adaptation of the newly invented tin tube meant that paint could be squeezed out while eliminating the drying caused by exposure to air. Plus, these tubes were superior to the pigskin bladders that they replaced because they could be opened and resealed many, many times over. The paint tube was quickly adopted by artists across Europe. Painters like Monet, Pissarro, Renoir, and many others could now easily bring their brilliant oil colors out to remote locations to create work that was previously unattainable. Thus began the art of plein air painting. American artists visiting and training in Europe enthusiastically took to this new style of working, and they brought the technique back to the States, many practicing the method on the small peninsula just 25 miles north of Boston, comprised of Gloucester, Rockport, Essex, and Manchester by the Sea. This area, with its well-established artist colony at Rocky Neck, was known as Cape Ann, and for this reason, many call Cape Ann the birthplace of American plein air painting. Today, plein air painting is not just a common hobby, but a thriving activity and a way of life for contemporary painters, with events and festivals taking them across the globe. Our own Cape Ann Plein Air brings artists from across the country back to where American Impressionism began, to paint the diverse land and seascapes of this quaint, unspoiled New England region. Join us in October for Cape Ann Plein Air, New England's premier plein air painting competition and festival. Please visit www.capeannpleinair.com for more information.